Hello, thank you for joining for this video on how to understand your club or organization's roster within the SPIN page. My name is Lucas Weimer. I'm the involvement coordinator here at UW Stevens Point, and we're going to walk you through this step by step so you can understand a little bit more of the behind the scenes actions that officers can take through their organization's page on SPIN. So today we're going to be looking at the Botany Club of UWSP. I feel the Botany Club set their SPIN page up pretty well. They're pretty well organized with it also. It'll be a great example going forward of how to understand what to look for. So first things first, you're on SPIN, you search for your organization, or it comes up under your organization. So you go to the page and this will come up only for whatever organization you're looking at. If you're an officer that has admin privileges, which I assume you are, which is why you're viewing this video, you're then going to go to Manage Organization here in the upper right-hand corner, and you will click on it. Once the new screen loads, it should look something similar to this, and you're then going to go up to the upper left-hand corner to the three little lines that are up here just below the logo. Click on that, and then you're going to head down to Roster. Once this pops up, you should be able to see everything of everyone that's within your organization through the SPIN database. So the first things first, up here is your primary contact. This will be for any potential new members, any new students, any advisors that want to reach out. This tells them who they need to be able to reach out to. So in this case, it's Hannah. Underneath this, you have the list of all the members that are currently listed in your SPIN's organization. When you do any sort of mailings, listings, anything like that, this is with the roster that listing pulls from. So you want to make sure that this is as up to date as possible. That means at the end of the school year, make sure to remove any members that may have graduated, maybe they don't want to be part of your organization anymore, whatever it may be. You want to make sure that you keep this as up to date as possible, so then you're sending out accurate information to your members. In addition, how you can end any sort of membership. So say Abigail here is no longer part of the organization, you just simply click on the check mark to the left of Abigail's name, go up to end membership, and then it'll pop up a little screen asking if you're sure, and then you'll click yes, and then Abigail will remove from your organization's roster. Additionally, if you want to change some information over here, you can make them president, secretary, treasurer. So you can go through, if you want to give them email access, that way they can go through all these different steps without actually having to send a full another invite for them to be part of the organization. In addition, you can see you have sent out invitations to certain folks. If you want to see them, make sure that they maybe have got it. This is really big for club sports. You can go over to pending, still under the manage roster, and then you can see who the invitations have gone out to. Additionally, you can, up in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little tab for inviting people. This is perfect for the beginning of each of the semesters. Maybe you're at the engagement fair, maybe you've met some new students that are on campus, whatever it may be, maybe you're tabling in the student union, whatever it may be, and you have a list of email addresses. You're going to come in here and you're going to type them out line by line. So I'll put in my email for the first one. So lweimer@uwsp.edu. And then maybe you have jsmith@uwsp.edu. And so what you're going to do then, you're going to add these email addresses. So it pops it down here, and then you can figure out how you want to invite them. So in this case, these would just be new members joining. So that's why the default action is to member. However, say you got a new advisor and you want to invite them, you can invite them as the primary advisor. It does it like this, that way then once they accept the invitation, you don't have to go back through with the same pencil feature as we did before. They're just automatically included in your roster as the primary advisor. Or it can be for whatever kind of position you want to invite them as, treasurer, president, secretary, whatever it may be. It's given this option so you can invite them directly into that position rather than have to take more steps later. Obviously, we're not actually going to invite these people, so we're going to ignore that. You can also export your roster. This will be important when re-recognition process comes up. If you're confused on how to do that, make sure to follow up on the video all about the re-recognition process. And finally, the last bit that I want to touch on is the Manage Positions button. So you click on this, and you can come to all the officer positions that are available here for your organization. So say, for example, you wanted to manage the president position. You go over to the president, it tells you what the name is, and then most importantly, right here, the set management access. So this can be where you can set it up with how much power they have over this page. So for example, the president has all power over this page. They can see everything that I'm currently seeing as well. However, maybe you think the treasurer should have some power with the financials, once again in a different video, but maybe not have full power over the roster. That's where you can then come down to limited access, and you can change up exactly how much access you can give them. When it comes to messaging, news, finance, maybe it's the treasurer and you want to give them full power over the finance. Whatever it may be, you can adjust it all line by line here so your positions can look how you want them to look. But that essentially is the roster function here on Spin. As always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to the case office, and we're more than welcome to help you. In addition, if you have any other questions that may be covered in other videos, please be sure to check those out because we're doing these for you, and we want to make sure that we do the best job that we can. Thank you, and have a great day.